Welcome to the Human Limb Regeneration YouTube channel. In this video I want to talk about how scientists think salamanders hold the key. So it's to do with a body of research that came out back in 2014, I think, to do with the ERK or ERK pathway, which is a set of proteins, and how they think that contributes to regeneration, and with organ and limb regeneration research. So I'll put the link below, which will take you directly to this article, and feel free to read through that and comment, and do share it if you like it with your colleagues and whatnot. So let's go into this article and discuss it. So, Regrowing Human Limbs, scientists think salamanders hold the key. Scientists are peeling back the secret layers of the onion in the salamander with the aim of regrowing human limbs for people who have suffered from devastating life-changing injuries, such as limb loss. When the salamander loses its leg or tail, while unpleasant, it will heal eventually and grow back. The injury is not permanent. So furthermore, the axolotl, which is a particular species of salamander, can regenerate not just its limbs but any body part, including the spine and even parts of its brain. It can do this with such perfection as if the injury never happened. Also, it does not matter how many times this occurs, the lost body part grows back correctly, looking like the original, in total perfection. In fact, it is the original when you consider that, similar to how we replace ourselves completely every 7 years. So scientists have always had the amphibious creature, the salamander, as the perfect role model for regeneration, the holy grail of regrowing human limbs for amputees. Salamanders are the only adult vertebrate that can fully regrow back its limbs with total perfection, as I mentioned earlier. But in this particular body of research that we're talking about here, they're now the first time at the University College in London. A study has been led by Dr. Max Young at the UCL Institute of Structural and Molecular Biology. So Dr. Young specialises in regenerative biology and focuses on her research in how adult cells can be reprogrammed into less differentiated states during the regeneration process, with certain species that are pioneers in regeneration. She also looks at the changes in the regeneration process with the species as they age. Her team have discovered an important signalling pathway that aids in the regeneration process. This is allowing to cast a light on how the salamander's natural healing abilities can be understood in regenerative medicine, with the bid to apply it to humans, to injured humans. So the ERK activation pathway. The scientists discovered that the ERK pathway, which is a set of proteins, must be constantly active for the cells in the salamander to be reprogrammed, thus allowing the cells to divide and eventually turn into biological structures that were previously lost by the injury. More importantly, the researchers observed a key difference with the activity of this pathway in the salamander compared to humans, allowing a better understanding as to why humans don't regenerate limbs when damaged or lost. This body of research by the scientists was published in the Stem Cell Reports, and include that link below this video. The document reveals how the ERK pathway is not completely active in mammalian cells. However, when the scientists used a piece of DNA to force the pathway to be constantly active in mice, it gave the cells more potential for reprogramming of cells and regeneration. The scientists believe that this can help them better understand diseases and develop new novel treatments that will allow the patient to get more on a regenerative pathway. So with this understanding, they propose that in the future scientists could activate this ERK pathway, these set of proteins, in humans who have lost their limbs, perhaps by a new set of DNA instructions or molecules that would stimulate the regeneration process. So the lead searcher in this project, Dr. Max Young, states the following: "We're thrilled to have found a crucial molecular pathway, the ERK pathway, that determines whether an adult cell is able to be reprogrammed and help the regeneration processes. Manipulating this mechanism could contribute to therapies directed at enhancing regenerative potential of human cells." She also continues, "While humans have limited regenerative abilities, other organisms such as the salamander are able to regenerate an impressive repertoire of complex structures, including parts of their hearts, eyes, spinal cord, tails, and they are the only adult vertebrae able to regenerate full limbs." So what the researchers are pointing out is that if they can control this mechanism, it could allow new therapies to enhance regenerative potential of human cells. Young, who was interviewed by Fox News back in 2014, has highlighted by stating, "We can use this information and can try to apply it as we speak. In the long term, if we were to try to induce humans to regrow their arms, the ERK pathway would be something we'd have in mind." The next step in all of this is to focus on discovering how this important pathway regulates limb regeneration, and of course what other molecules are involved in the process, since the ERK pathway, these set of proteins, is only part of the story but an important discovery. I also discussed in a separate article about macrophages, which is part of the immune system that plays an important part in regeneration. In studying salamanders, over recent years, scientists have been studying intensely the regenerative feats of the salamander. They hope that the knowledge gained will contribute to understanding how to promote regeneration in humans. So if scientists are able to crack this puzzle, crack the code, then it could lead to methods to enhance the reprogramming of cells from patients and to further understand their diseases and develop suitable cures. To conclude with some bullet points in all of this, the study shows a biological pathway that controls regeneration. This pathway, called ERK or ERK, must always be active for the salamander cells to be reprogrammed. This cellular activity is not to occur in mammals. Such a discovery could unlock regeneration abilities in other animals. Continuing research will try to understand how this pathway is regulated during regeneration of a limb and what other processes are involved. So just to conclude with this, I'll finish off now. So do like and comment this YouTube video. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, like the video and comment below, and let me know your thoughts. Also check out the links in the description below this video, and which will take you to the article on the website, and feel free to comment on there as well. So yes, feel free to comment on your take about the research done by the UCL contributing to limb regeneration research. Okay, and you make it a great day, and thank you for listening. Bye for now.